am whole, perfect, and complete. I am whole, perfect, and complete. I am whole, perfect, and complete. Just as I am, just as I am. In the mind of God, just as I am. In the heart of God, just as I am. In the love of God, I am whole, perfect, and complete. You are whole, perfect, and complete. You are whole, perfect, and complete. You are whole, perfect, and complete. Just as you are, just as you are. In the mind of God, just as you are. In the heart of God, just as you are. In the love of God, you are whole, perfect, and complete. We are whole, perfect, and complete. We are whole, perfect, and complete. We are whole, perfect, and complete. Just as we are, just as we are. In the mind of God, just as we are. In the heart of God, just as we are. In the love of God, we are whole, perfect, and complete. We are whole, perfect, and complete. We are whole, perfect, and complete. You're sounding great. So next, we're giving ourselves permission. I give myself permission to be all that I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. I give myself permission to be all that I can be. I give myself permission to love joy creatively. I give myself permission to be all that I can be. I give myself permission to live health abundantly. I give myself permission to be all that I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. Okay, and now we're going to stand before one another. I stand before you knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you honoring the part of you that is whole. I stand before you knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you honoring the part of you that is whole. One more time. I stand before you knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you honoring the part of you that is whole. And now we're going to join hands and sing the Lord's Prayer. Our Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from error. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Thank you. Have a seat, and Carrie's going to do announcements.
Do we have anyone here for the very first time this morning? No. Wow. Okay. Well, welcome to everyone.
Bring your friends.
Yeah. Welcome to everyone who's here. The bookstore is now open. From 1 to 4. No, wait. No, not 1 to 4. On the 1st to 4th Sundays. Not 1 to 4. From 11:10 to 11:30 a.m. Stop in and pick up your next book or gift item. Please enter through the Fellowship Hall kitchen. Today is the August board meeting, and our board meetings are open, so feel free to join us. We're having another class. Rev Cindy will be teaching us another class. We're having so many classes. Exciting. And this one's on Unity Prayer, and it will be starting on September 20th and going through November 1st. There is 2 sessions each week. You can pick one or go back and forth. 2 to 4 p.m., 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And it will be in the sanctuary. And the class fee is $60 for the whole class, or per class, $15. September 13th is Unity World Day of Prayer. On September 13th, we will be holding a sacred space for our prayer vigil here in the sanctuary. If you would like to sign up to join us for this special day of prayer, there's a sign-up sheet in the back, as well as some prayer slips, which will be sent to Unity Worldwide for continual prayer throughout the day. If you'd like to, please feel free to fill out the slips and mail them in, or go online to unity.org/WPOD. Shouldn't it be DOP? Yeah. Prayer of Day? No. WDOP, Day of Prayer, to submit your list online. And prayer pilgrims. Our church was founded on the power of prayer. And every Sunday we have prayer pilgrims here to pray with you after service. If you're a prayer pilgrim on duty today, could you please stand? And it's the folks with the stoles, and they'd be glad to pray with you. Thank you. That's it. And if you look either up here soon or in your bulletin, we have an affirmation, our affirmation for this month. And I have to wait till it's up there because I don't have my bulletin with me. Okay. Thank you. And if you would say it with me together. I am healthy. In each moment, miracles are taking place in my body. And our daily word is world peace. A world of peace begins in me. Everything that is happening in the world around us is an extension of what is happening inside each one of us. Our individual beliefs are part of the collective consciousness of our planet. My own thoughts and feelings creates waves of energy that move outward from me. Others feel those feelings and pass them on. My inner conflict contributes to conflict, and my own peace allows peace to grow. Every time I take the opportunity to heal something inside myself, that process allows for healing in the world. With this in mind, I choose to be a channel for peace. I purposely bring my awareness to the divine energy, allowing it to radiate from me to the outer, allowing for the realization of lasting peace. A world of peace begins in me. And from Romans 12:18, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all.
We're preparing for meditation. There is a song that my heart always sings, and you are the melody. You are the melody, my God. There is a song that my heart always sings, and you are the melody. You are the melody, the harmony, the music of my heart. There is a song that my soul always sings, and you are the melody. You are the melody, my God. There is a song that my soul always sings, and you are the melody. You are the melody, the harmony, the music of my soul. There is a song that humanity sings, and you are the melody. You are the melody, my God. There is a song that humanity sings, and you are the melody. You are the melody, the harmony, the music of us all. You are the melody, the harmony, the symphony of all, the symphony of us all.
So as we move into this time of meditation, take a deep breath and allow that breath to fill your body. Let the chair support you. Open your hands and remove anything that may be in your lap. And open to the possibilities. Breathe in through your heart and bring the breath up to the crown of your head. the place of the I am, the center of faith, where all things are possible. And to breathe. And as you breathe into your heart, keep letting that breath rise to the top, and then exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. And allow all that isn't right now fall away. Let the drive go. Let the rush to get here go. And be present in this moment, in this time of the I am, the now. Keep breathing. Breathe in, I am. Just that, just I am. And as we move into the silence this morning, breathe I on the inhale and am on the exhale to your own rhythm. I am. I am in the silence. And on your next in-breath of I, and your next exhale of am, bring your awareness back into this space and this time, knowing that you are the I am. God calling. Just God calling. Good morning. Good morning. So that might be a reminder to make sure our phones are off. Just so we just kind of work with it. So if you would all take your bulletins. Got your bulletin? Notice that on the bulletins there's a place for you to write notes. There's going to be an assignment this morning. So if you would get a pen or a pencil or something to write with, because I'm going to give you a little assignment right now, because I get to. Gia did not like Diane leaving the room, apparently. Another reminder that, Gia still is a little sensitive to things. We'll wait. Y'all need pens for your tithe checks, don't you know? So, not now, but in a moment, I'm going to give you an assignment to do. It's very quick. And I'm going to ask you to write something down. And when I ask you to do this, I would like you to do it without censorship, criticism, judgment, or any kind of editing. So here's the assignment. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is anybody out there? Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, just so you know, nobody's going to see these but you. Unless you leave your bulletins in here, then I'll know. Okay? So I want you to write down 5 words. 5 words only that usually come out of your mouth after the words I am. Go. Da, 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 Anybody need more time? Oh, this should be quick. No editing. I know you're trying. I can hear it. I can't write that down. If I write that down, they'll think less of me. Do I really say that? You ready? Are we good? So last week, I was on vacation, sort of, and training. It was a business kind of thing, too. And I was out in this beautiful forest in Idaho. And it's up in Naples, Idaho, and I'm thinking to myself as I get on the plane, oh, it's going to be fresh air. It's going to be cooler. It was neither of those things because there were fires everywhere. Everywhere. It's the craziest thing I have ever seen in my life. They had closed Glacier the day we got there. So you couldn't even come over from the east side of Glacier to the west through Glacier. But while we were there, there was a speaker who presented to us. Now this woman is probably one of the most successful women I know. Wealthy in her own right, earned. She wasn't born into money. Successful, confident, and all the things that many of us strive to be. She is. She's well-spoken. She holds 2 PhDs and a ton of certifications. So she's an overachiever for sure. Very definitely. But one of the things that she told us is that everywhere she goes, she has an affirmation on her mirrors. So in her bathroom, she has this affirmation. In mirrors around her house, the same affirmation. And she has a laminated version that she travels with everywhere she goes. Now this is an accomplished woman who still needs an affirmation to remind her who and whose she is. You want to know what it is? Well, it does begin with the words I am, but there's more. So the words I am are 2 of the most powerful words that we can utter. And all too many times, after we say I am, come those words. Right? Sometimes they are not words that are in our highest and best good. Like, I am tired. I am sick. Or I am sick and tired. I'm angry. I'm cranky. I'm whatever. Okay? So those are not words that are in our highest and best goods, are they? So we can shift and change this consciousness to use different wording. The revealing word, when we look at I am from the revealing word, I am is our spiritual identity. It is our divinity in and through us. And so anything that we follow those words with are a manifestation of who and whose we are. So it is in our best interest to be mindful about what we follow those words with. I am happy. Say that one with me. I am happy. Doesn't that feel great to say that? And I am happy because I love being here. I love coming here. I love spending time with y'all. So I am happy is a really good one for me. It's not hard to say. And even when I'm not so happy, if I say I am happy, it changes my energy. It changes how I present myself to the world. Does it not? So God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. That was in Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. And then if we move to the New Testament, Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And that's from John chapter 14, verse 6. So both Old Testament and New Testament refer to the I am as being the divine. So if we look at I am the way, the truth, and the life, the way is our path to God. The truth is our capital T that we know comes from our divine Father, Mother God. And life, well, that is the energy that propels us forward in every endeavor that we make on this planet. And if we follow the teachings of Jesus as the way, the truth, and the life, we get there. We can't help but get there. So Marianne Williamson said, we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? So if we turn that into an affirmation, an I am affirmation, it looks like this. I am brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous. Say it with me. I am brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous. Doesn't that just get your blood growing? Hi, if you wake up every morning and go, I am brilliant, talented, fabulous, and gorgeous. My goodness, what kind of a day are you going to have? So in the New Testament, specifically in the Gospel of John, there are 7, count them, 7 I am statements that Jesus made. How many of you knew that? How many of you remember what the number 7 means? Completion. So it's kind of like, these 7 statements are kind of like, as a parent, you go, you're going to do this, and then you get to do this, and then you get to do this, and you follow this, then this happens. How many of you said that to your kids in some way, form, or other? I mean, a lot of times we do it the other way, like if you don't do this, and you don't do this, and you don't do this, then this is going to happen. But we're going to be in the affirmative here. So, Jesus' I am statements to us are like the Beatitudes from the Sermon on the Mount. The Beatitudes, the attitudes of being. These I am statements are also statements of being, as it were. Are you ready? And I did these in chronological order from the beginning of John to the end. So in John chapter 6, I am the bread of life. I am the bread of life, which is, the bread of life is the truth within us that moves us and propels us forward. gives us energy and sustenance, spiritual sustenance. I'm not talking about food sustenance. In chapter 8, verse 12, and in chapter 9, verse 5, I am the light of the world. Say that one with me, because you are. I am the light of the world. And what does that mean? That is the exposing of the truth of who we are. We are all lights in this world when we show up. I am the light of the world. In John chapter 10, verse 7, I am the gate. Now, a gate is a path or an opening to a path. So, I am the gate is the way towards truth with a capital T. Always with a capital of T when I speak of truth here. In John chapter 10, he says, I am the good shepherd, the protector, the person who's being mindful of that which is going on around us. I am the good shepherd. In John chapter 11, verse 25, I am the resurrection and the life. I have the means to show you how to choose again, to get off of this path and onto the path of truth. It is restoring our minds and our bodies to the truth of who and whose we are. That's what he's saying here. I am the way, the truth, and the life. John 14, chapter 6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus was often known as our way shower. We use that. A lot of people in Unity do use that. It's also a Southern Baptist kind of thing. Way shower. I came to show you the way. Through my teachings and my example, I show you how to be, how to show up, what your I am looks like. Because unless we have an example, some of us don't get it, right? How many of you need examples all the time? Yes, indeed. And the last one is from John chapter 15. I am the true vine. Now the vine is the I am that is inherent within us. It is that which we may not recognize as we move in and through our lives. But it's always there. Always there. All of these statements provide a way to raise our consciousness. There are times when, we're human. There are things that we do that are, that we're less than proud of. Or we say things that we, are less than nice sometimes. Or we think thoughts that may not be in our highest and best goods. How many are with me on this one? Yeah. Just because I got ordained doesn't mean that went away. Right, Nance? Right, Gary? Yeah. We're human. The only thing we can do is strive to do better. To tap into the I am and go, I think I'll choose again. Maybe flipping the guy off on the way to church was not the best, in anybody's best interest. I didn't do that. I really didn't. So we can, in each moment, our human consciousness can be raised when we choose again. Choose a different way of being. Now, sometimes that choosing again gets ugly. Sometimes when you dive deep and you do the work, what shows up isn't exactly attractive. Sometimes it will take you to your knees. How many of you have had those times when you're on your knees sobbing because life ain't good and you don't know what to do about it? And all you have to do is get up. All you have to do is get up and choose again. But we all have it. if you're working on your spiritual path, you come to those moments where it's time to either stay in the yuck or choose again and choose the I am of who you are. So say with me this one, because, diving deep takes courage. So say with me, I am courageous. Together? I am courageous. Absolutely. It's not fun sometimes. How many of you have found that the journey isn't fun sometimes? Not fun. But it takes courage to step up, get up, and move forward into and moving towards the truth of you, which is your I am. By design, each one of us has gifts and talents, some of which we don't even know. And it's only our ego, our judgment, the egos and judgments of other people that we chose to accept. Because people can say all they want. It's only when we choose to accept it that we might find ourselves in a situation where we're not going to do that because somebody said you weren't good at it. How many of you have had that experience? Maybe you shouldn't sing in public. It's not good for you, and it's not good for the rest of us. 63 years I didn't sing in public. 63 years. I did it Friday night. Yeah. Nobody heard me. I didn't die. But here's the thing. At some point, you have to look at those things that were said to you, not in kindness and not lovingly, and choose whether or not I'm going to own that for the rest of my life. And here's the deal. It's never too late to change it. It's not too late. So at 63, I got up and sang in public. Okay. When we are in the face of challenges, when those things come up that stand in the way of our greatness, our I amness, our whose we are-ness, that's when it gets tough. That's when it gets tough. And that's when we have to step back and go, wait a minute, is that in my highest and best good? I mean, truthfully, if I had gone to my grave never singing in public, would it have changed who I was? No. But here's the deal. If I can do that, I can do anything. Everything. Once you get through that challenge, that situation, that circumstance that has defined you for so long, and you bust through to the other side, oh my goodness, watch what happens. Your I am shows up as a blazing light, and you can do anything. So here's one for you. I am worthy. Say that with me. I am worthy. That one bears saying again. I am worthy. You are. Over and over again, no matter what happens to you or around you, you are always worthy. Always. Of everything. It is God's good pleasure to give you everything that you choose to have. The only thing that holds you back is your ego. So, want to know what Marcella said to us? Yeah. So, she travels throughout the world. She's been to every continent, I believe, teaching, speaking, training, and she has one statement that goes everywhere with her. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. So I challenge you to go home to make yourself a sign. You can make it pretty. You can just slap it up there. She has sticky tabs sometimes that say, I am enough. And put it on your bathroom mirror because you brush your teeth, you wash your hands. Some of you apply makeup there. I know, but when you brush your teeth, so if you're brushing your teeth, I am enough. And if you need it, put it on all the other mirrors in your house, wherever you are. Or set a sign up in front of your kitchen sink where you're doing your dishes, so that everywhere you go, you see, I am enough. If it's something that somebody as accomplished and powerful as Marcella does, who am I to say anything different? You know? She still needs a reminder. I need a reminder. We all need a reminder at one point or another that we are enough. So say it with me. I am enough. Breathe it in. Say it again. I am enough. And one more time. I am enough. I am enough. I am blessed. I am loved. Have a wonderful week.
In your name, Father, I come today. I come to you in prayer. In your name, Mother, these words I say. Father, Mother, God, I am. For you have made me to shine as the stars in the night. For you have made me to send forth your glory bright. You have made me in your image, created me from you, and I am the love that you are. I am that you are. In this world, Father, I am your light. I shine that all may see. In this world, Mother, your truth shines bright. Father, Mother, God, I am. For you have made me to know your ways as my own. For you have made me, that through me your glory be known. You have taught me through the power of the word, made clear to me your paths, and I am the word that you are. I am that you are. I am that you are.
Yep.
And in the prayer box are names put here by the person or by other people. And building off of your lesson today, Reverend, you realize that each name in this box is now followed by I am enough. I am enough to confront and conquer the challenge before me. So say with me, I am enough. And each of us is enough to move these names forward to their greatest good. Thank you, God, for this blessing and this understanding. So it is. Amen.
Amen.
So when we were talking, during the announcements, we were talking about the prayer slips that are back there. Those are going to go directly to Unity, to sign up Unity. They're not going to stay here for 30 days. They're going to go direct. So you can do both. You can put it in the prayer box and send it. And if you leave them, we will take care of sending a batch of them directly. So they're going to be held in silent unity on the day of prayer. Am I on? No. Good thing I have a big mouth. So, hello. So anyway, so we'll take care. It's kind of a separate prayer offering for World Day of Prayer. Also, the sign-ups are to hold space. The church will be open, the sanctuary will be open from about noon to 7 or 8 o'clock. We will be live streaming some of the things from Unity Worldwide as soon as I figure out with Brian how to do that. So we'll have it on the big screen so you can come in and see, and I'll have a schedule of events as soon as I have it so that we can participate remotely from the things that are going on at Unity Village. So that's what the World Day of Prayer is, and we're going to register as a site in this area because nobody else is. So we're going to be the center for World Day of Prayer this year. So it is time to take our love offerings in our hands. Because I am wealthy, I am prosperous, and I am all things good. So say our offering statement with me, please. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
Please join me in singing, I am so blessed. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed.
We are all blessed in this moment, in this place. This is the home of the I am, and we are one with our divine. And our tithes and our love offerings are a piece and a part of that I am. So we give thanks, for I am grateful for all that we do have and all that we can offer to all of those around us. We give thanks, we release it, knowing it is the right and perfect thing to do, and together we say, Amen.
And now we're going to circle up and first say the prayer for protection, followed by the peace song to close the service.
Maybe you guys need to come in.
I can control a 930-pound horse. No problem, but this one?
All right, together, the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, family army, let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me, let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment